Welcome. How are you? It is 4:30 in the morning, and I am seated with a bottle of water writing about love without expecting to have followers, but to touch each people to become this love. Is it love? I wonder. Many people ask, what is love? Some others, where is love? Some, how to love? I want to bring some quotes, authors and answers we can find from dictionaries to Wikipedia. Before that, I want to say something an adept to the self-growth path will realize love is the simpler thing. Clear, obvious. Because of that, it is hard for a human with glasses of illusion. Great love quotes. I would like to start with some quotes I agree, at least, partially. Love doesn't discriminate, it embraces all beings, reminding us of our shared humanity. Bell Hooks, All About Love, New Visions, 2000. Love is a constant presence, not dependent on external circumstances, but deeply rooted within oneself. Deepak Chopra, The Path to Love, 1997. Love knows no limits, it is boundless and infinite, expanding our hearts and enriching our lives. Rumi, The Essential Rumi, 1273. Just reading those quotes, I feel this presence. Doesn't you? Not so great, but important, love quotes. I would like to start with some quotes I agree, but causes confusion. Or disagree. I will quote here those I like the work and or admire because this is not critic to the person, rather a study of quotes to help us understand what is love, where we can find it and how to love. And those quotes are out of context, so if you feel bothered because you like the owner of the quote, this can be a great point of self-analysis to understand what symbol you create around it that this study bring you to feel not so good. But if you just disagree with me, perfect. We are walking the path. Unconditional love means not expecting anything in return, but cherishing the happiness of the person you love. Thich Nhat Hanh, True Love, The Practice for Awakening the Heart, 1997. Firstly, I would take the unconditional from this quote because it gives the idea of the existence of many loves. And this creates confusion. Yes, there are names from love, agape, eros, but those love with surname are not love. We've named those emotions differently by now, but they are not love if we consider love this great and pure feeling. Secondly, it is right, but just clarifying. If you are feeling love, automatically you will not expect anything, mainly because you won't think anything. The feeling of love is something bigger than reason, therefore, not expecting anything should not be a hard habit, but a natural consequence. I am just explaining it so you can understand it when you truly feel it. Once I heard in a joke someone explaining a teenager that was sad in love what love is in simple words. The joker asked, "Do you have a dog or a cat?" "Yes," said the sad young girl. "Do you love it?" "Yes," said the girl. This is similar from what you feel about the boy. "No," said the girl, contradicted by the obvious. "So you don't love the boy?" "That is love, not this." Of course, this is a joke with a whole scene attached, and all the others' feelings are important. But recognize love is the key in this post. True love is love that causes us pain, that hurts, and yet brings us joy. I don't support it, but I understand it. It is not the love that will bring pain, but what happens while love is there too. I used to say to my partner, "Love you is easy, but sometimes I don't like you." Sometimes we don't like ourselves, but confuse like, enjoy, care, with love it can be problematic. When people around me know I know love, they can be themselves with no fear and exist even with flaws because it won't affect the love. May affect my action, my speech, my desire to be around the person, but brings honesty to the relationship. And mainly, honest with ourselves. I know if I or my partner act out of the love presence we need help, care, assistance. Happy people don't hate. So, we know that it is time to stop and talk, maybe go for a walk, stay together. The things that we love to tell us what we are. St. Thomas Aquinas. This is one we should supposedly disagree completely. We will get to a point to love all the things. Everything. Even what we cannot see. And the reason is that we don't love something, we become love. For a period or, with purpose to do so, constantly. Maybe the things you like, enjoy, care, think the most says what you are in the moment of your life. And this reflection can be of good help to self-growth and self-love. It is just not love. Where is love? I believe this is easier to understand and, to the adepts, very clear. Love is inside and can be expanded to the outside while connected within. Love is found easily in meditation, but, for me, even more in contemplation. When we contemplate a wall or the ocean, it can bring us to the stay of love. The ocean can cause it with more docility because you have others' aspects activated together. Beauty, calmness, freshness, etc. But those are helpers to find love within, not where love or happiness are. Love is inside us, dancing as waiting for us to hold its hand and dance together. How to love? Be present. It is the only way. If you go to the first presentation to your child's school work but stay on your phone, talking with others, sleep, are you present? Your body sure is, but are you? So, love can happen just with presence. In a conversation, if you are in the love state, you will be present and aware of the other as part of yourself. The other's words, stories, will be so important as your own because at that moment you are whole and one. When we understand this connection that makes us one with everything, we understand the singularity some talked about of God. I am not talking about the myth of God here. The one with wide beard someplace in the sky, or this big energy that knows everything. I am talking about what some prefer to name the all, even the universe. We can understand when Jesus talks about one God that it is not about that people from that time knew about gods and entities, but as what is. I cannot explain God, and I am not trying to. Come with me. When it teaches us beautifully the uniqueness of God, it seems about the connection that brings everything there is and can be reconnected loving. Finding this state of love. So, how? Loving the one God and the other as yourself. In such small quotes it teaches so many things that I will need to stop here and, if you want, bring my insights in another post. And, it is not just Jesus that teaches this, of course, but you will find with others' words. What is love? We talked about what love is not, and I would add that love is not what music sings, but what the illuminated teaches. Illuminated being those who taught love as the great and ultimate action as Buddha or Jesus, some saints, prophets, philosophers, even some poets. Love is what you will find inside, when you are present, that will bring you the sensation of lack of singularity and profound connection. Funny enough, sometimes I engage in such a love state that I want to say to anything I love you. I used to say to my partner out of nothing. Now I share this with everything around me. Don't worry, my partner is an adept too. What do you think about this topic? Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If you resonated with what you heard today, I invite you to engage with our community by subscribing to the Initiates Path YouTube channel. Together, let's explore the depths of our potential and embrace the power of now. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Let's take it together.